Latest on Hurricane Michael, which is continuing to intensify and is now, according to Force 13's analysis, a borderline Category 3, but over the line now at 115 miles per hour and a pressure of 960 millibars estimated as of 5 p.m. Eastern Time. With recon planes in the storm right now, they could measure different wind speeds and pressures. Hopefully they'll find something more accurate than these estimates. It's a stage 4 on the CDPS, just about to creep into stage 5, extensive damage likely, and this is the distances in miles. 283 from Tampa, but it's actually closer now to Apalachicola at 262 and 278 miles from Panama City. It's getting nearer. These are the warnings as they are presented at this time. They may have changed by the time this update comes out, but hurricane warnings naturally are in effect for the areas most at risk, and a storm surge warning for a large chunk of that Bend region of the Florida Panhandle. This is what the models say, the GFS at least, over the next few days, taking the storm further north and then a gradual turn towards the northeast. Still calling for a landfall very near Panama City according to that model, and moving through the Carolinas and off towards the mid-Atlantic region by the end of the week. Will turn post-tropical somewhere along the way, probably as it emerges over water near Virginia. That is still speculative though, and it could still deliver tropical storm force winds to some of those areas that were affected by Florence last month, and that will certainly not be good news over there, with up to 8 inches of rainfall possible. Up to 12 inches in Florida as well. Sea surface temperatures 29 degrees generally all the way up until landfall. National Hurricane Center thought earlier that it could intensify all the way up until landfall, which really is a frightening thought, considering how we're already looking at a Category 3 storm. Here's another look over the next few days. There it is, being carried up the eastern seaboard of the United States, becoming a storm force system again as it moves out to sea, but turning post-tropical into an extratropical cyclone. Could deliver storm conditions though to Atlantic Canada as well later on over the weekend. Well, here's the latest wind probabilities for these locations. Panama City may as well be 100%, same for Tallahassee, 85 at Pensacola, 26 now in Tampa, dropping the threat, and 63% in Columbia, South Carolina. And the percentage chances elsewhere very high as well along the coast of Florida, beyond Cedar Key of course. These are the models. As you can see, a lot of the models, pretty much total consensus there of Category 3, perhaps even high-end Category 3, because wind shear is going to drop just a little bit more before the storm reaches its final approach to landfall, and sea surface temperature is going to remain warm as well, so we could be looking maybe at a high-end Category 3, could even have an outside chance of a low-end Category 4 on our hands before it strikes the coast. Well, here it is in real terms right now. This is how the storm has been looking in recent imagery. The eye quite clear in that. Still not totally convinced that the eye wall structure is completely there, but it's pretty much there, and maybe we'll be seeing more deepening of that eye in the next few hours, fighting off that dry air on the western side and any wind shear over there as well. It's going to get a better picture for the storm over the next 24 hours, but it is running out of precious time. The storm is expected to make landfall Wednesday afternoon. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.